Hello, and some of the things you're going to have to look forward to in this episode. We're going to get a new weapon. We're going to get a few extra items. We're going to get a new belt that's pretty powerful. We're going to actually ascend and choose Juggernaut. Really amazing. We're going to fight a nice, pretty cool boss. Oh, and you're going to be able to list your first items for sale on a free-to-play account that get listed without having a premium stash tab. Let's get into it. Oh, and we're going to be cycloning as well. Hello, and welcome back to episode 5 of the Cyclone of Tumult, almost, Juggernaut series. This is Path of Exiles, Secret of the Atlas, and let's get into it. I'm going to make a concerted effort to pick up the pace. So I'll only be recording things that really are, important, that I really need to share. Such as, we'll do a quick recap. You're going to have this Torment Ring. It's really crucial. You should have one of these. We showed you how to do an anoint last episode as well. You should know how to do that by now through Clarissa or Cassia with the oils. We should have one of these on for movement and attack speed. We're going to be upgrading our weapon, and we're going to be doing our ascension this level, or this episode. Let's get into it, and always be upgrading these as you can. We have our, we even gave a Thief's Torment to our Merc here that we've been carrying around, and we can take this gear back from him as well. Anything that was not his, stuff that we gave him, we can take back. Cool, we have a point to spend. Let's do that real quick. Here's the tree, very simple. And we have it, oh, we're going to go for more AoE. Beautiful. I also did the item filter last episode too, so on filterblade.xyz, and we chose the soft one. We loaded it up onto our area right here. We're going to have to upgrade our weapon next. You can tell already. We're going to give this weapon to our Merc. Knock this guy out, and maybe we'll get a weapon right now. We'll see. Ooh, he has a Chaos. Very nice. Take it. I don't think we want anything else.
God
Away we go.
not care for you.
We're going to win this fight, right? Take him down.
Take it then.
We're going to use that for a weapon. Nice. And you've been leveling up, or you have, in your offhand, bought 2 cheap vendor items, and in our offhand up here, you're leveling up 4 skill gems that are green. Even 6 would be nice. 4 is okay. Cool. Oops, I can turn this on and that. Oh boy, we're more powerful now. And that second item is called Blood and Sand. You can pick that up from Nessa in Act 1. And we use the Sand Stance for greater AoE. And if it's a boss and we want to switch to Blood Stance, we just press E. Swap over to a more concentrated, more deadly attack. Just hit another level. Let's take a look at our... yep. We're going to have to spend it here next. Get that topped off, our accuracy. And Leap Slam's nice, because you can just hop over all this stuff. The boss area, right? Open. Oh, there's a crafting thing in here. There.
You've done your ancestors
Let's fight her.
proud.
This will be a fun fight.
Now, here's your warrior's death.
A lot of points where kind of leads you where she portals off to. It's kind of cool. Our guy really helping us? Helping us. And he's staying alive too. That ring seems to be helping him. Hits him just enough. Could use our Blood and Sand, different stance. We fight.
Damn you!
Alright, here we get Cyclone. So now we technically have it. It's a bit of a concern. It's okay. Let's take it.
You have claimed
And we have an option at this point. We could switch over to... She's going to be able to sell us Cyclones now. So we could purchase these and get some cyclones working in our offhand. I think that's worth it to do it. I should have suggested that, so that's my bad. Getting a little impatient. So we're going to take a bunch of cyclones here. We need 4 of them. Because we have an offhand, we're going to start leveling these up. So these we can just get rid of. We'll vendor these back. Right click, take these out. We're going to have 4 cyclones here. And this will make sense why we're doing this in a little bit. You could have up to 6 of them if you wanted to. 4 is okay. You actually technically have 9. Is that going to be supported by anything? No. The cyclone would be just sitting here just by itself. Okay. Skill book, we'll take it. And we're going to spend it on something fun. The fun thing is, we already have plenty of item requirements. 1 more intelligence? Really? The boots. Did I level something up? Here's the thing, you're going to need intelligence, so we're going to take something less fun. We're going to take intelligence. You'll probably end up taking this as well, because it's 30 int and 30 dex. We'll take it for now. We're going to unspec it later, but right now this will just make life easier. There we go. Oh, this is why. We had swapped from this to this. When we take this off, sure enough, we're going to be short, because this gives 48 attributes to all of our attributes. It's a big chunk. So, yeah, when we swap out of this weapon, attributes will become an issue. Maybe. We'll see. We have a total of 2 chaos, but we could sell these. We've done it multiple times through the trade website. We're going to go look for a weapon right now. Oh boy. We probably should have got this belt a while ago. It's a girdle heavy belt. Unique item. Get it at level 8. And it adds damage to our attacks, increased maximum life, some cold resistance, increased flash recovery rate. So everything about it's great. So we want to do a 1 chaos bid. So we're going to make sure it's only 1 chaos. We're going to search with that, and then we're going to say who, the most frequent. 7 minutes ago. We're going to direct whisper them, and we should get it. It's completely fine. 20 hours ago. There we go. No problem. And I don't know which guy it was, so we're just going to visit or hide it that way. Hard to tell what name it was. I don't know if it's always the top person. Pay attention to that. Let's see. Trades, we always go to them. They're the seller, we're the buyer. We wait for that to pop up, and we control left click. You can hold Alt, it'll give you a total for the number. There's the item. Perfect. Say thank you, and press our 3 buttons, and we're out of there. Very nice. Also, what was it? I've done hundreds and hundreds of trades this league. Not once have I been attempted to be scammed or shorted or anything. It's just nobody does. Sure, some people will, but the vast they will, but it'll be a mistake. It's just an honest mistake because you get tired, you make a mistake and put the wrong thing in there. But in general, default to it, they're not trying to scam you. They just maybe made a mistake, but it's very rare, and I have not been scammed in fact, thousands of trades. I just haven't been scammed. It's just, I don't know. I think it's overblown, but we'll see. That's my take. This is going to help us with 10% increased max life, some damage. So we're at 1100, and we'll put that on for 1150. So more life. What else does this do? Adds to our strength, which is some damage. Let's see what it does to our damage. 1870 on here, and that's just a rough guess of our damage. Big jump up. I like it. We'll ditch this belt. And how's our defenses? We're over capped, over 75 on all those. Great. So much so I wouldn't mind giving one of these to my Merc. Maybe we'll give him our belt. What does he have on? Oh, he's got a pretty good belt. I I like his belt. Sell this one off and keep going. Next up, let's clear this, show the filter. We want basically any melee, any two-handed melee weapon with at least, I don't know, 222? And we got a level, the max level we want is 35. I don't even know if there, let's just search and see if there are any of those. There are, but it's 10 chaos. Ridiculous. So, we're going to make this 133, and we're going to limit us to 1 chaos. Maybe 2. We'll say 2 chaos. Alright, well, we got an alchemy orb here. It's this one. We don't want this one on here showing. So how could we get that? Oh, never deal critical strikes. I don't think I want that one. Although our critical strike is not that high. So let's sort it by physical DPS. We'll sort it by that. Could trade a vowel for this. So it's going to be the brass maul, but we never deal critical strikes, but we do a lot more pure damage. Our crit chances are really low right now, so it wouldn't be the end of the world if we were to use this. 216, that's a lot of damage. And not that fast of a weapon. Let's take a look for some more things. That's 1 vowel orb for that. That's not too bad. We could probably trade them that. It's a 216 DPS. Probably pretty good rolls. I think we'll do it. We can do it. Alright, we're going to adjust our filter. He didn't respond on an actual vowel. Let's do 211. Do 1 chaos max. And we'll search. And it should just filter it down to just these. Fine. Then we're going to change this to, if we click here, 5 minutes ago, 2 vowels. 16 minutes ago, this one has 1 chaos. So we'll do this one. It's completely fine. Let's go see. And he wants to do it. Let's go make the trade. Get the chaos on us. And we're going to swap over to that. Now our crit rate is so low that it's not that big of a deal. So now you should have this weapon. Watch the very next. I get scammed with the very next one. Thank you. No problem. Alrighty. And let's take a look at this weapon. Oh, decline. I already got it. It was a long response. Okay. Now we do have Cyclone here. We could actually show it there, and then we could push 3. Here's our Cyclone. I don't want to use it quite yet, but I actually want to use it. Let's get into this. Make that change too. But so far, if we were to use this one, this weapon alone gets us from, I'm not sure how we're at 2,700, but we're at 2,700 now. But if we use this weapon, we equip it, gotta be a lot more damage, right? 2,700? 3,500. What we're gonna do with this one is, we're gonna pull up him and give it to him.
Fair enough.
Now he's gonna do that. Amazing. Now we have a few choices here. We're trying to set ourselves up with a Cyclone, which is going to be a green gem. We know we want faster attacks. We know we want melee fizz, but we don't need these two, Molten Strike and Ancestral Call. So we have one more slot here. We already know we're going to need 2 greens. So do we really try to roll this into a triple green? Highly unlikely to happen. So I know we could probably get 2 greens on here and 2 reds. So we're probably going to go with that. And I think it's going to be in town 2. Go to this lady right over here. Just type in support like that, and it'll highlight the support gems. So don't have a lot of choices here, really. Melee Fizz, we've got that one going. So it looks like it's going to be damage on full. We're going to switch this out fairly soon, so it's no big deal. So we'll go with this one. 23% more when we're going to be on full health almost all the time because of this ring hitting stuff and healing us up right up, so it'll be fine. So that's what we'll go with for now.
Be well.
It's a temporary solution, but it's effective, very effective. So now we have to fix this. Let's go back to our, you can do /hideout and it just brings you here. I have a key that does that. And we're going to have to roll this, make it correct. Let's do that. So we need 2 greens on here, right? 1 green, no green. Oh, that was a lot, but no, that's not it. There we go. Now, if you don't get this, you're either going to have to buy a new search for one that's already rolled correctly, 4-linked. You might have to go out and buy some of these, spend a chaos for a bunch of these. You could use your crafting bench, but it's not a guarantee because we type in green. I don't even have those unlocked. So we don't even have the ability to force 2 greens pockets on an item. So not a lot of choices there, but you should be able to get this. You've been picking up the items, the chromatic things that you sell for chromatics should have roughly about the same as I do. If you haven't been picking things up, you have a little problem. All right, so we're going into Cyclone. And we have 4 Cyclones in our offhands being leveled up for a very important reason. There we go. There's our Cyclone. It's linked to that one, and that one. And they all highlight. They all get here. And here's our Cyclone. Not Cyclone of Tumult. On opening day, Cyclone of Tumult was worth 1 chaos. Now it's 39 chaos. We're going to have a way to get that, though. These are useless now. They're probably not even worth anything. We'll just vendor them off.
Oh, bless.
Not annoyed.
Greetings.
This hideout for now. Vendor these up. We're committing to it.
Farewell.
They're gone. We definitely have to use Cyclone. There's our Cyclone so far. Pretty nice. Looks like it's using a lot of mana too. How much mana? 5 mana per cast. Okay. And then, but we get a lot of mana back as we hit things. All right. Let's see our first Cyclone in action. Nice, I can just stare around. I think I got stunned there. Been stunned or noticeably stunned. We don't have to worry about it for very long, though. Trust me. Let's fight this guy.
Clock's ticking.
Do we want anything? Not really. We'll just... money
Target in sight.
stuff and... Nice, we can just walk around, steer around, and
You beat me,
erase
you
things.
claim.
Beautiful. And we're at 5,200 in damage. What? Not bad at all. Here's that same fight. So, oh, this... Where is he? Right here. This is the one where I said, hey, I needed a new weapon. A little bit worse than Molten Strike, but easier by far. Easier and safer by far. I like it. One reason is we're on like a 3 1/4 link versus the full 4 link that we had. Because we popped out to a new gem there. And people refer to the library in Siosa. This is the library that they're talking about. Let's go find them. This next point we're going to spend right here for some more AoE. We want to have fun. Perfect. Laying on the ground. Not terrible. We might work with it. Here he is. And what he wants us to do is going to send us on a quest. And one of these walls has a scout's candle on the wall, and you just have to click it. And it's going to be on a wall like this or a wall like that. But it won't be on a wall that goes this way or this way. That we can't. It won't be over on a wall like this. It will be on a wall on this side. Like that or like that. Here it is. Click it, go in, grab the manuscripts, 4 pages. This war priest can be pretty tough. Let's put comes up with. Seen him be pretty powerful.
Your valor is his to measure. Let his power be known.
Looks like with a big hit, but not so bad.
Take it then. I have no need.
Let's see what we can do with this this one right here. First, we'll get it up the with the quality for the armor scrap. So now it's got even more armor on it. Then we're going to try to make it green. Ugh. I don't want to spend too much on here, but it would be nice to be able to swap over. Gotta be kidding. We'll do 4 more. 4. Nope. I'm gonna give up on this. Yeah, I don't want to deal up too many of these. Oh well. Now that we're back at Siosa, we give him the 4 pages. He gives us a choice. And not only that, he's going to give us a wide assortment of choices of things, like this one right here. I think we're definitely taking this one. Let's take Fortify, and we're going to ditch this one right here. We can still level it up. We'll put it over here for now. That's fine. And we're going to put it on here. That'll be our 4th. We'll level this one up just in case, but what else does he do? Gives us a huge selection here. Here's all the support gems. Here's all the skill gems. Skill, support. Amazing. So I know we're going to need infused channeling in the future. So let's look up infused. Right there. We need, just a scroll of wisdom. Cool. We'll put that there. What else will we need? A brutality. And that's a red support gem. Oh, it doesn't give us access to that one. That's okay. We got this one going. And do we have a blue socket? We're lucky. We're going to level that in our offhand. Okay? You need at least one in your offhand or somewhere. We're going to start leveling this up because we're going to use it. We're going to be very tanky with that. And what it does is, while we're channeling, which Cyclone is a channeling spell. Let's fix this. There. Put the... which one is it? This one. We'll take this. That's fine. Make it look nice. Off here. This off of here. Off of there. There we go. So this is our offhand bind setup. Look at all that. Ridiculous. Put it like this. Like this. Okay. So you can get tons of different skills and spells and stuff from him. Important. That's going to be key. It's nice to have that. Later in Act 6, we'll be able to get another version of it as well. Okay. What we did do was we swapped over to Fortify. Fortify gives us stacks of fortification, up to 20. And it's going to be, we do more damage too. And we take, as those Fortify stacks hit up, let's say we have 20 stacks. We're going to get 20 less damage from all hits. It's really, really powerful. It's a good melee-based thing. So definitely have that. We're going to be very tanky, right? Like ridiculously tanky. Next thing we want to do is the 6th trial, and it's always up in the top right corner. Now, look at the Fortify stacks right up there. Beautiful thing. We're not going to, if you have your stacks running with endurance charges like we have, and once we get infused channeling as well, we're not going to, probably anything that'll walk through everything, just eat. And we get stronger as far as this, and these things will die quicker as well. That's a tough guy. What does he have? Oh, he has life, regen, and extra life. So it looks like we're going to be focusing on damage. Lots of damage. I like that idea. Okay, top right corner of this map is always this. Kind of run. And on the right side, there should be a crafting recipe. Work our way over. All attributes. We'll click this. Look at that.
Must know
all of them lit up.
Where he stands.
Oh, gonna be nice. Then we're gonna go over here to grab that as well. Let's go do that. Oops. We should use our right weapon. That's why. Oh. Oh boy. I learned slowly. game. Now everything dies very quickly. Like, why isn't that thing dying? Yeah, actually, this weapon. Oh boy. Grab the plum for Fairbanks, and away we go. Let's take it. In the bottom right corner is the way forward. We're gonna get the before we do the Dominus, this big boss fight up here. We're gonna actually find a waypoint. And how you can always do it is you look at the map and you're like, well, I'm right here, but it's hard to tell if there's a waypoint there. Back out and look at the map again and see how it has a small dot. Here's the legend for the map. Area with inactive waypoint. So yes, there is one. So let's go find it. This is the difference with blood and sand in sand stance versus blood stance. It's not that much smaller, and we do a lot more damage, so I'm tempted to just keep it in blood stance. Let's look at that again. So right here goes out to there, so it goes right out to about there, and we'll switch over. Same spot. That bigger. Do that one. All right, we got a point to spend, and we want damage. We're very tough, so we're looking around here, and I know that right here is a D, and it's only 2 away. So there, and then there. Good to go. Can we refund? We won't do it. Oh no! See, we need 5 more intelligence. That's okay. The waypoint. Let's go back to town and prep for the next step. I have this thing to use. I'd like to use it maybe on some boots. That's pretty much about it. Maybe a 4-link chest if I could find one here. I doubt we'll find one though. Ooh, almost 4-link. And it has to be normal too. So some boots, 4-socketed boots. This would work, but it's not. They're normal or magic. We need normal. That would technically work. No, we need blue on there. We'll keep going. Let's go quickly turn in the quest at this thing. Not that one. This one. Docks. This gives us an item, I think. It's not a... He doesn't like what we give him, I don't think. And we'll just take, I don't know. No, take this one. Doesn't matter because we can't use it. Identify it.
That's an unusual sensation.
All right. Sorry, buddy. And let's go back to town. Not our hideout. And we're going to do the ascending. Go do our ascension. We've done our 6 trials. And now we're going to have access to the new area. And it's very important to have those gems that we were leveling in our offhand. See how we have all 6 areas done? Now we can enter here. Not only that, but we get a new waypoint unlocked. And see how that, now we can actually go there from anywhere. Our hideout, we can go into this Aspirants Plaza. We're going to walk right up here. What level are we? You must be 33. We definitely are. So, this is called the Lab or Labyrinth, and this is how you ascend in Path of Exile. So, you meet the requirements. We've done all the things. It even tells you if one of these aren't highlighted, it'll say Act 3, the Catacombs, and you go, okay, Act 3, Catacombs, and you look around, Catacombs, you go in there, find the trial, and do it. Or prison, you know, it might be in here. Prison, it might be in there. You might have missed it there. Wherever it is, go there, knock it out real quick, come right back here. Now, in our offhand, it's very important. We're leveling up Cyclone gems. Very important. We've got those from either Siosa or from the lady in the Act 3 towns. Sarissa? All right. So, let's go do it. We're going to come in here, we're going to click this, make sure it's active, like that. And we'll activate it. Can't do the next one until level 55.
Justice will
It's going to be important.
from the
Right up
pit
here.
to the grave.
That. And when you're doing these labs, it's the way forward is generally to the right side, the right and up. We'll do that right now. Not always perfectly that case. This one's going to be a little bit this way. Okay. And out here. I don't do any of the side puzzles or quests. I'm here for one thing. That thing is to fight Azaro and ascend. And this will tell us a little story of where we are. We're here. We have to go here. Perfect. And that's the way forward. And we want to go fight this guy in the Aspen. Perfect. First time through, you should also find one of these.
Traveler draws close
We've unlocked
to the end
all
of the bar.
resistance. We're gonna even dump this off just because we don't want to. We want to have an empty inventory of all. Perfect. Let's go fight him. Take the map off. And he's in 3 phases, this guy. And if you die at any time, you have to start all over.
The Emperor beckons, and
In the
world
last lab, it's a long
attends.
ways. Don't want to start all over. We're going to be able to face tank this guy, right? Or face him tank. Alright, let's just face tank this guy down. We're in Bloodstand. Going in circles, just like Hillock. Nothing changes from the beat. We'll go over here and hurt these guys just for fun. We have, we should have our fortification up. Great. And what else do we have?
Goddess, what
Down and knock this
ambition.
guy out. Don't want to fall
Loyalty
down
is a
there.
fire that spreads quickly if the forest is dry.
And we'll move on to the next spot. Easy. Pull the map back up, and we're gonna generally go to the right. So I'll see you in a bit. Try to avoid doing these puzzles. That looks like a puzzle area. Kinda looking like I have to though. Really do want to go to the right. So I don't need to hit that switch. Go through. That's not so bad. Generally to the right and up. Definitely want to have some healing flasks on you because those things can be pretty rough. Let's see if this is the right way. No, it technically isn't. This would go to here. This one would go directly ahead. So I want to go and find a different way forward, if possible, but I don't want to look too hard. Like if it makes me go way back around, you know what? I'm cool with that. I'll just do the little sideway, little detour. Not going to go far. I don't want to go look for the other door. So this is cool with me. And then we'll just keep on going through here. Grab this. Maybe it'll be a blue fat. Nope, it's a damage. Oh, our damage should be really high now. 5,500? 600? Bad. This is nice and easy. If you do die, it's not a big deal. You can just go back to the... Yeah, oh, this is a puzzle. Puzzle. Skip the puzzle. And we're looking for an orange dot on the map. There it is. And most likely, it's going to be the Aspirant's Plaza. See how that was? Could have found the other door. We skipped this here. Wasn't a big deal. Go do it.
When the time
This time
comes
there
to
isn't a
strike,
crafting
an
thing.
emperor
That
strikes
first-
without hesitation.
Jump in here.
To entertain doubt is to dance with death.
Got a lot of good
An
voice
emperor
lines.
is only as
Some of the
efficient as those he commands.
Alrighty. There's ways you can disable these guys and do all kinds of fancy stuff, but we're just gonna base tank these guys down. Do stuff, circle around and hit them on them and do all kinds of stuff. We don't care, right?
My goddess,
stuff.
what ambition.
What ambition.
Only one of your lessons was completed in Ascendant.
Like one of the lessons. We'll see. We'll just come here. Print. Put our map on. Start to fly. Don't care about fighting. Get out of the fire. Get out of the fire. We opened up a map, a door. Most likely this is the way forward. I don't want to necessarily do these things, but kind of force you to a couple of them. No, there's not a lever this way. Not a lever. Must be out over. Take those blue guys though. Good. The gold rare guy will knock him. Level up those two. All right. Gonna be. Oh, it's side area. I don't want to go up there. I want to go this way. So let's keep looking. But there is treasure and things and loot and maybe some extra treasure keys or stuff like that. But I don't want to deal with that. We're moving on. Oh, pick up the transmute. And not where we want to go, but it's the way forward without a detour. Jump in here. We're very close. And try to go to the right. Out of my two class, but okay. Work our way over. Explodes. These don't seem to be as harsh as back in the day. But they used to be worse for some reason. Not so bad now. I don't want to go this way. I want to go up. Oh, those walking me. Take all that stuff. Except for the elegant foil. On orange dot. There's an orange dot. Let's that kind of, sorta. Uh-oh. Wrong way. Goes back up to that one. So the door is most likely over here. The door we want. Go. Look at that.
An aspirant can afford to be promising. An emperor must keep those promises. The empire awaits
Right.
you.
Now it's got maybe some wraps that stuff. Can teleport you. Kinds of weird stuff. Alright, get him. I probably I just don't really. That's this build is meant to supposed to be lazy and not have to pay.
You are free.
Gotta watch out for these guys though. They have shot me in the back as I'm running for the door. Take the treasure key. We'll take all of this stuff, as much as we can carry. Good enough. And then we're just gonna dump it in our chest over here. We'll dump it in the third tab.
Before the goddess
Dump it in
of
there.
justice,
We'll deal with that later.
You are worthy. Receive our
And
blessings.
put that in. We'll put it in.
Embrace
Our,
our
we have one
gifts,
treasure key.
and rise ascendant.
We'll take over
For
that one.
this is the ending that we all
A lot of stuff. Wow.
deserve.
Orb of Binding. That takes a normal item and 4 links it automatically. So we can find a pair of boots and we can make it into a rare 4 link. Pretty nice item there. I like it. Holy, and a bunch of gold. And that. All right, let's dump the rest of that in there very quickly, because if we get disconnected for some reason, possible, unlikely, but possible, we'd have to start all over. So out of the two things, this is the most important thing. This is the Altar of Ascension. We're gonna pick what we want to become. We were a berserker in the other my other playthrough on my main account that has all the tabs and all the cool stuff. This one's a free-to-play account, meaning I've never spent a penny on this. We are going to be a Juggernaut. Very rare choice for the Cyclone, but we're going to have fun with it. We're going to be a tanky Cyclone that just has a good time and relaxes. Let's do it. There's only 12 Cyclone of Tumult Juggernauts in the league, and they're probably not playing physical. So we're going to be, if you're following this build, you are going to be far off the meta. But you're going to have an easy time and enjoy the game. Here we go. And you can undo this.
What divides the conqueror from the conquered?
It costs a lot to do it in the end game, which in the end game it doesn't really cost a lot because you're going to be very rich. You're going to ascend. What's this? A whole new thing. We've got 2 ascendancy points. So we could do something weird and like take these 2 minor ones. That would be kind of weird. You could do it, but you want to look at and see what you actually can get. We could get this regen, Some weird regen, no. We could get some armor body doubled with 15% also applied from chaos. No, I don't want that. Eventually I'd like this, the endurance charger thing. That'd be cool, but nope. I'd take that first. So it comes down to this one, stoppable. Sounds like a cool thing. Or undeniable. Both of those sounds amazing. This one gives us a ton of accuracy. Gain accuracy equal to twice our strength. Our strength is going to be through the roof. We'd get 1,000 accuracy out of this. Just this node alone. Really nice and tempting. And 1% attack speed per accuracy. So that's a tempting thing. But we've already got our accuracy covered for now. We're good. We're going to take this one right here. 4% movement speed. I like moving faster. I like having some more armor. What does this one do? So we're going to have 14% movement speed. We can't be stunned. Usually we take stun prevention right over here, but that also means we can't evade anything. Now we're going to have a little bit, so we're going to have some evasion. Not a lot, but a chunk, a noticeable chunk. And then also our action speed can't be modified below its base value, and our movement speed can't be modified below its base value. Cyclone of Tumult, I'll have to prove this. I'm pretty sure, I'm not positive, but I've seen it go into the negative. I have Juggernauts and with Tumult, and I have like Slayers and Berserkers with Tumult. The Juggernaut does not go into the negative in movement speed. So I'm hoping it helps with that. Even if it doesn't, this is completely fine. 14% movement speed and the no stun thing. I love it. We can't be frozen either because of this. Or we can't be chilled, I think. There's a lot that this helps with. We're going to get the chilled and the frozen taken care of a different way. So we're going to take those. We take these two. And now we move faster. We can't be stunned. A beautiful thing. And we're going to come back over here. This is the divine font. And this is the reason why we had these gems leveling up in our offhand. Because we're going to use these and we're going to sacrifice them for the chance at Cyclone of Tumult. Let's go ahead and throw it in here. Transform a skill gem to be a random transfigured of the same color. Sometimes it'll say, hey, it'll transform it into the same skill. That would be great, but we didn't get that lucky. Or it can add 8% quality to a gem. That would be great as well. Not terrible, but we're going to take this risk. We're going to click that, and we're going to say craft. Now here's the thing. I can't do a price check on this. Right? I can't do a price check. We got Frenzy of Onslaught. We have Spectral Shield Throw of Shattering and Flicker Strike of Power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look these up, and I'll be right back. I just typed like of shattering or frenzy of, and it, it pulls up, and I searched for it. Here it is. 8 chaos, 10 chaos. This is the most expensive one. So we're going to list ours for like 5 chaos or 4 chaos, and I'll show you how to do that even on a free account. But I think that's the one we'll pick. Not the best result, but it's a result. We could also do red gems, but I don't want to have to deal with that. Maybe red gems and then hope to get a snaking or something like that. The molten fissure of snaking or whatever the most popular build is. That would probably sell for a lot. Okay. So we are going to take the Frenzy of Onslaught. Or we could just say, nope, give me my gem back. But we're going to take this one. Confirm. Alright, so we have that. What does that do anyways? Perform a strike with melee weapon. It gives the character a frenzy charge if it hits. Frenzy charge increases your attack speed. Consumes all frenzy when you hit an enemy while at max frenzy charges. You gain onslaught for 1 second per charge. More damage per frenzy. Interesting stuff, but and what is the quality do to it? 2% more attack damage per frenzy and attack speed. Pretty cool, but no, we're going to try to sell this. Let's go back to our hideout and we'll figure out the next step. Now the other thing is I will probably run this 2 or 3 more times. I'll just run it each day. it changes. So, but during that whole day, the layout is the same. Interesting. Okay, so we want to sell that item that we just got. I'm going to put it in my 4th tab. I'll put it over here on this side. Right? Now, as I put it in there, I want to try to force the server to update itself. So let's go to, I don't know, let's go right here. Doesn't matter. Any other location, get out of your hideout, and then just go back to your hideout. Hopefully it'll update. We'll find out. Next up, we're going to go to pathofexile.com. You're going to go to the forums. You have to be signed in. You're going to scroll down here, and it's going to say mercenaries or whatever league you're in, selling. Click that. And we'll say, okay, new thread. I'm going to call this selling X. Okay, just as there's different threads you could update and boost or the things are. So then you're going to click your picture. And as you can see, I've played lots of Cyclones, even on this one. Like I played a Flicker back in the day. And then we're going to go right here. This is highlighted, so we're on the right glass. Let's go into Stash. Hopefully it'll be updated. There's the item. Beautiful. We're going to click that. And then we should be able to click this. And there's the item. And then right below it on the next line, you're going to type in the tilde key, price. We're going to sell ours for 3 chaos. We're undercutting. We want to sell it. We don't want to hang on to this thing. And notify me? I'm not sure about that. We can preview it, though. And there it is. Previewed. Good. Looks correct-ish. We'll submit it. All right, so now we're going to go look it up. So now we've actually listed an item. Thinks I'm British. Cheers, mate. Okay. And there it is. That's our item. Play them all test. Direct a minute ago. Perfect. For the cheapest one. So on a free-to-play account, you can sell things. Nice, actually. Maybe I'll list a few more things. You can go to the About section, and then you can show you how to list other things. You can show you how to list in bulk. So this would be, if I typed in alchemies for one these, it would list our intention to buy 3 orbs of alchemy right here for 1 chaos each. But we want to find out what the tag name is for the currency for alteration. Alt. Okay, we can do that. So we're going to move this. And remember how it was 1 chaos? I want to sell it for less than 1 chaos. So we're going to put it right there. We're going to go back over to our forum. And we're going to do... I think we could... we might be able to update. Let's see if we can edit. Maybe that's an edit. Edit it. Okay. Let's see if we can edit this. Click that. Click our stash. Click stash 4. Not updated. We got to update it ourselves. 1 second. By jumping in and out of the zone. And that's for anybody, even on the premium trading. You to update the database, you got to leave the zone. Okay, so now we have 2 items. We want to do this item, that item. See if it'll list. There we go. Okay. We're going to separate it just fine. Here. And I get rid of this one. Let's see. Item index. No, we don't want that. Get rid of that. We'll copy this. There. Let's see if this works out well. And then we'll say price free alt. So we're going to be under, that's less than a chaos, so we should be listed first. Then preview it. Got it right. Free alt, free chaos. So we'll submit it. And then we'll go look it up. Now we could look up each individual item, or we could press clear and play them all test 2879. So we're going to look up, you'd put your own name in there. Play all test 879. That will search for all of our items. Well, it's just this one, but it's not showing the other one. There we go. I just had to resubmit it again. I don't know why, but there we go. And now we've listed it. What we could do is let's go back here to show filters. I changed this to alterations. We'll go back to chaos or chaos equivalents, and let's see if we've... Oh, we're almost the cheapest, but we're the cheapest listed. So we should definitely be the first one. If anybody wants this, we should get the first call for it. I like it. And you just have that tab open in the forums, and you just keep on updating that particular tab. You'll get used to the syntax that you have to use, or the positioning. Is, it uses a coordinate system. We saw that X, Y, the 11th thing on there. It was the 11th 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11th spot, and then it was 2 down. So it was like, I don't know, like 10, 2 or something. Who knows? That's how it does it. And you'll pretty easy stuff and really nice. Now we can sell stuff just like anybody else. We can even sell stuff in bulk. Pretty cool. Another point to spend. Perfect thing. Can minimize this for now. We'll put it back. And we're going to spend it on some damage. Like it. Adds to 6,100. Nice. I'm going to actually take this off of here. Just because it's too easy to start spinning that on there. So take it off the second one. Alright, let's fight this boss. We should be able to face
exiled
tank
an
him.
animal. Now you almost resemble a man. Got away.
Good. All these guys up. Love it. Get here. Steer around. There's it. And this one.
Have you ever seen the true face of God in exile?
Here he comes. Let's see if we can actually base tank this stuff.
The touch of God.
This one. We face tanked it. And we face tanked that.
You will fall.
We face tanked all those things.
This world is an illusion, exile.
Stuff, how to drop them off. I'm done. That's done. We're gonna go over here. Gotta stand around this guy. Look at that. Dominus. And brutalize it. Gonna have to breathe. So we built a tank. Confirmed. Take this one.
The Empire dies with you, Dominus.
Take that one.
Karui will never again be safe.
Comes out. So good job. And we're gonna dive off this way. So I'm gonna work my way up through the aqueduct. This is one of my more favorite.
Follow a dead river to the foot of
A lot of people like doing aqueduct. Kind of a straight line. Pretty easy. Let's go to the next town. In between episodes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the labyrinth thing and do that a few times.
Only get one shot at this. Choose wisely.
This. Oh. Ring. We'll take that. That's worth more. We'll take this.
Oh, this won't take long. Don't blink.
Take it.
Here's yours.
We can even
I
price
don't
check
argue
it.
with results.
Probably worth. It'll put that one up for sale for 4 chaos. Will be the least expensive one on the market, and probably get to sell it. Usually, they're like 1 chaos. But check that price before I did the fight. Die rate. Drop down. Nope. think it's the next similar thing. Right, come on. Oh. There he is. Come on, can we get him in one shot? We did. One drop kill. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to spend that point in the next step. Figure it out. Fight these guys or not, doesn't matter. Guys, you want to usually fight. We can pick up those boots by going like that. Good. And here's. So that is a wrap. We've done quite a bit in this episode. Divination cards that you trade. You trade them to this once you get a full stack.
I am Tassun. Cahome's wait.
Right there, trade divination. We don't have a full set of any card right now. So, in this episode, we've learned quite a bit. Let's wrap up right. We did the, we know how to list things. I'm going to list more things. We've done a pretty cool Dominus fight. We're face tanking. We've ascended. We have Cyclone now. And we're going to work on Cyclone of Tumult. A lot of things getting done. We're in great shape. What about our accuracy? Accuracy still okay. And we have a really good point we can take if need. Right. Notice how this is. This is from our anoint on our. We used the oils on our with Clarissa or with Cassia and anointed our amulet. And this one right here, 500 accuracy per level. Get like 400. And a lot of accuracy. You get it that way, so that's not a big deal. All right. So with that, I think we're in good shape. We'll wrap up the episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one. Have a good one, and enjoy, guys. Very cool stuff going on everywhere. We got our first sale here. Lowered it to 2. Accept. Go. Pretty cool. Got our first sale. I like it. And here we go. All right, we just sold our second item. This guy's doesn't come to us. There he is. We'll trade. This was for 3 alts, the lowest priced one on the market. Go, 3 alterations, done deal. I like it. Party. Now we're rich. We only have that thing left. Sure. In that right there. Like it, guys. I like it a lot. That was easy. It's easy to update too. I don't even need a premium tab. I went and ran the lab one more time. This is what it gave me. Fill this up. 100 chaos. So we're gonna sell ours for 70. And hopefully it will sell fast. Right, let's see if it's actually listed. Check it from here. Not listed yet. Find out why. Maybe I have to resubmit it again. No, it's on there. This just isn't activated. Yeah, this isn't showing up, but when I look on the actual site, it does. It does show up as 70, cheapest one. Perfect. And we got the sale. This one. Double check of cremate. And now we can buy. And then you hold Alt, it'll total it up for you. Perfect. Much. 70 chaos, guys.